15 rounds scheduled here in this much-anticipated fight, and we are underway with round number 1. He missed with that headshot. Gets rid of that body shot.
Joe's not that shy about bringing it early on, but what can we expect here?
Bringing it early on. That's exactly what you're going to expect, and that's what you're going to get.
Hit the body. Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense.
Joe Frazier, of course, one of the all-time great knockout punchers, but the guy he's going up against tonight, he can take care of you.
Yeah, he can bang. In Frazier's mind, he's got the bazooka, though. He figures everyone else, they have a little stiletto.
Digs in with a good, solid uppercut after taking one. Scored well up top. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round, parries that punch intended for the head. There's that overhand right. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. Tyson's banged around by a big uppercut. I like the way he went up top that time with the hook. And right from the start, he's throwing the power punches and landing them.
I think he has a date and he wants to get to it.
Takes a step back, then the counter punch by Joe Frazier.
Very similar to what you see Floyd Mayweather do. You know, make a miss, pull that shoulder back, and then come right back with the counter.
Unbelievable pace here tonight. Both guys have no plans of having this fight go far. I'm sure the frame of reference for most is Hagler-Hearns.
Yeah, you wonder if it's going to live up to that. So far, so good.
Frazier's punch is far off the target.
You can almost see it just by the way a fighter sits down on their stool at the end of a round. And as we come to the end of this round, you can tell that he's full of confidence and he can't wait to get right back out there and continue doing what he was doing.
Well, you're right. The first thing that I notice is his back's not leaning against the corner pad. You know, that's a defeated fighter. That's a fighter. He don't want to go back. Something bad happened to him. You know, he's leaning back like that. You have to pick him up from the stool. He's got all his weight forward. He can't wait to get going. You know that he's positive. You know that he had a good round.
Targeting that belt line with the right hand. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Commits to the overhand right, and it serves him well. Oh, you see him with the left to the head there? Hits him in the mug with the right. Frazier's got to be feeling the impact of that uppercut. Smoking Joe Frazier lands a big uppercut. And now you see him scoring well with the right.
Yeah, let's go.
Frazier's giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away. That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. That's a big uppercut that just crashed home. So accurate and powerful is Joe Frazier with that hook. Just 10 seconds to go in this round. He got all into that one. That was a solid uppercut. Joe and Teddy with you here in between rounds. A round in which, boy, he really just dominated his opponent. Teddy, he's got to think things could be coming to a sensational ending for him when he gets off the stool here.
Well, he's showing that to you right now. I'm looking at him right now, and he's starting to get up. There's a couple seconds left. There's probably 5 seconds left before he has to get up, and he's getting up early. That shows you right what you're talking about. He's chomping at the bit. He's confident.
Good shot to the head with that right hand. Frazier's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Oh, what a power punch by Joe Frazier. Tyson with a block and a counter shot, a power shot. Downstairs with a right hand. Joe Frazier's big shot comes crashing home. Oh, an explosive headshot there. He is down. Joe Frazier now rising up, and how will he deal with this?
Well, that's what he wants to know because he's been good addition. Now let's see how he takes.
Blocks that belt line well. 90 seconds to go here in this round. Solid left hand to the head. Mike Tyson's ripped by an uppercut. Oh, and the right hand comes into play by Mike Tyson. And just grabbing onto his opponent. Tried the hook, didn't get it. Little head knocking with that right hand. Huge uppercut from Smokin' Joe. Huge left hand from Smokin' Joe. Solid right by Joe Frazier. And now he's targeting upstairs. See him trying to cut down that tree with a well-placed right hand. Wow, what an uppercut. And that's the end of round 3.
Just like that, right? Another round, just like that. He doesn't like those body shots. Believe me, he doesn't like that, kid. Keep working the body. Take some of that.
Now you're starting to see the rewards of all that hard work and training leading up to this fight. As we start round number 4, Teddy's already put his man down and he's up 3 rounds to 0.
Yeah, well, he's in great condition, and he came here knowing that he was going to have to keep a busy work rate, and he's been doing that.
Didn't get it done going to the body there. Tyson's getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. That's a good block by Mike Tyson. Tyson's right hand working well that time. He scored well. Frazier's defense. Is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches. Very nice work from both men. They each got a shot in. 90 seconds to go in round number 4. He returns the favor with an uppercut. Right to the body. Well, his opponent got away from that uppercut. Digging in with a left to the gut. Good flush shot upstairs. Tyson's got speed and plenty of it. Teddy, still, I'd like to see him just bite down and fight a little. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments.
Get your hands up.
Frazier's trying to create some space. You can see how he's going about it there. Joe Frazier lands a big left hand. So Frazier returns to the corner after an action-packed round, but with Durham and Futch Long being in his corner, he has experienced guys there that will calm the situation down and address that.
Yeah, guys that he trusts. They will take care of their business. He'll take care of his. He'll continue coming forward and looking for left hooks.
It's like a whole new fighter out there. Look at him as we start this round. Remember what happened to him in the last round. Now he's up on his toes.
Yeah, well, remember what happened to him in the last round. That's what we say, but he doesn't say that. He's putting that out. He's putting it into the rearview mirror. He's going forward down the road with a lot of hope, a lot of vigor, a lot of confidence.
What job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Joe Frazier. Mike Tyson's jacked up by an uppercut. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Banking away a body shot with the right hand. Nice work, Tyson with the hook. Frazier's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Frazier's proving to be elusive. A knifing left hand by Joe Frazier. Frazier lands a big uppercut. Well-targeted right hand by Joe Frazier.
Work the body.
Scores up top with a left. Overhand right can be so effective. Very accurate two-punch combo by Mike Tyson. Tyson's hand speed right now, the difference with what we just saw, able to land that combination.
Yeah, he's probably going to need a little bit more down the road, but right now, that's got him in front.
Frazier's got to feel good about himself after that last round. He really damaged his opponent.
Right hand, all right? You are winning this fight. You need to move.
Teddy, what do you think here as we start this round? I mean, you watch what he did in that last round, and you got to think that he can get himself back into this fight.
Well, that's how he's got to be thinking it. That's kind of what he's made up of. He's not a front runner. You know, he's not a fast starter anyway. He's the kind of guy that his real strength is to be able to weigh you down and to have a great resolve and to be able to chip away. He's chipping.
And he engages in the clinch. Couldn't hit the elusive target with that straight right. And now looking to hang on. He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back.
Beat him to the punch.
Wow, a big flush blow, the left hand by Mike Tyson. Iron Mike with an iron right. Reaching the halfway point of round number 6. Frazier's lacking that jab there. He just hasn't committed to throwing it at all.
I mean, that's the most basic thing in the world is to use that jab. That jab does so many things for you. Keeps the guy defensive, and obviously it sets up your offense.
And he ties up on the inside.
Nice. Don't let him get to you, kid.
Frazier still shaking after feeling that uppercut. And he decides to tie up again.
Come on, kid.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Working our way towards the bell. Last 10 seconds of the 6th. Mike Tyson's hit by a big left hand. And round 6 comes to an end. Frazier's cut man is going to earn his pay for sure. That is a bad gash.
And I'm wondering what he's using in there. You know, you can only use certain things, Avitine, adrenaline, and thrombin. I'm wondering if he's using legal things right now because that's the kind of cut that tempts you to use crazy glue.
That's a forceful two-punch combo by Mike Tyson. Frazier's defense penetrated by a well-targeted uppercut. Smoking Joe with a good solid left hand. Tyson's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Good combination to the body. Tyson's being so very effective, punching in combination.
Yeah, that's what you want. He's got pretty good hand speed. Might as well use that hand speed. No better way to use it than putting them together.
He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. What a big shot Oh, he doesn't look good. He just went down, and not the way he wanted it to go.
No, he's standing on the outside, Joe. He shouldn't be standing there. The old timers would say, take a walk around the block.
Joe Frazier's trainer is thrilled with this. He gets up off the canvas. Now he wants to see how he'll react. Good return fire that time.
Use the ring. Looking good.
Right hand downstairs. Nelly ties up there. Frazier's left landing well.
Stay on the inside.
Right there, Mike Tyson was able to score well with the hook. And that's the end of round 7.
Deep breath, deep breath. Holy shit, you are in control of this fight, man. Don't get chaos out there, right? Just keep boxing smart. Okay, breathe in, take a deep breath.
Let's look at Teddy's scorecard as we begin this 8th round here, and you can see that, yes, he's up, but if you've been watching this fight closely, you know that anything still can happen here.
So his opponent is a real tough guy. He doesn't get discouraged. Continues to come with a fast pace. And a guy like that, you never count out.
Joe Frazier's coming. He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Oh, Joe Frazier is hurt, and he's going to clinch.
Usually Frazier's doing the hurting, so this is new territory for Joe Frazier.
Boy, as bad off as Frazier was just moments ago, you almost get the sense that momentum may soon be on his side after standing up to that punishment. He was on wobbly legs not long ago. Now he's got his feet back under him.
What is that, a chin, or is that Mount Rushmore?
You see him holding on. The halfway point of round number 8. He just missed that shot up top.
Keep working the chair. Come on, kid.
Back to the body. And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. Smoking Joe with a smoking right hand.
Keep your head moving.
Little head hunting with the left. Frazier's last round was a big improvement. I mean, that's more of what he's trying to accomplish in this fight. Down on the scorecards, but now things headed in a better direction for him.
Yeah, to me, he was cooperating with his opponent before. Right now, he's arguing with him. Hey, arguing is good in boxing.
What about his opponent in a spot like this? I mean, here you got to your guy earlier, you did some damage, but now he's fighting with such a defensive style, it can be frustrating.
Yeah, it can be, but you have to make the adjustment. You're going to deal with styles like this. This is part of your education, part of your development to go up that boxing ladder. Now you have to find a way to get to him while he's being defensive. Still use your jab, you know, close that gap, put your punches together more, and start banging that body a little bit extra.
A shooting right hand by Joe Frazier. Now hugging on the inside. Well put together combination by Mike Tyson. Another clinch. Did you see that? What a turn of events. What a turnaround. He scores his own knockdown after being knocked down earlier.
And that's where scoring a knockdown hurts you sometimes, because now you think you're just going to walk in and get it again. Well, he walked in, he did get it. He got it.
So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
Joe, one of the ways he survives is if he's been taught. Have good habits, have good fundamentals been put there. You're going to find out right now, he needs them right now.
Relax, relax. Come on.
Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Nice strike after catching one by Joe Frazier. Frazier's failure to get away from his opponent's right hand is really the difference in this fight.
Yeah, it is. He continues to get hit with the same punch. Needs to slip to the left.
How you feeling? Counter punch.
How quickly can he recover? That's one of the questions that will be answered early on in this round after being knocked down in that last round.
Well, what he has to do is go out there, be defensive-minded. I think get a little time early on. Don't worry about winning or pressing the first part of the round. Just get himself together, then start picking it up after that.
Good exchange. He fires back. Look at that. How much more can Tyson take? Not the first time this has happened tonight. Good evening, everybody. When you get a fight like this that everybody's been talking about, it's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number one. Tyson's right hand scores well. Able to cover up that gut. This is like looking in a mirror for Joe Frazier. He's going up against the guy who can really bang.
And this is where Frazier's bobbing and weaving and keeping those gloves up. That has to be respected. He has to pay attention to that. He already knows he has power. He has to respect the other man.
Nice work, the left hand to the head. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Joe Frazier. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Another huge shot comes in early on in this fight from him.
Well, he understood that his opponent, Joe, was a slow starter. He's jumping right on him, taking advantage.
Come on.
Good step back counter punch there. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot.
Keep working the body.
Each man able to land an uppercut. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Frazier's down, but Teddy, that was just a flash knockdown. I think he's gonna be fine.
Yeah, he's getting up right away.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Smoking Joe Frazier. You know he's going to try to respond here as Frazier gets back up after the knockdown. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Solid right by Mike Tyson. So he scores a knockdown in the last round. Now he gets to settle down and gather himself a bit. Do you go after it? Do you get super aggressive here having had your man hurt? Or do you still have to employ a certain amount of caution?
It's kind of like being at the carnival. You know, you You just hit the bullseye, and you got that big stuffed animal you can give to your wife or your girlfriend. But now he doesn't want you to go away with that.
Oh, no.
No. He tells you, wait a minute, try again. You could trade that in for something even bigger, but you might lose the one you have already. That's the question.
Frazier's out there for another round after being knocked down in the last round. We know what happens in the 60 seconds with a fighter who was damaged, but what about those 60 seconds in the opposing corner, Teddy?
You know, Joe, that's a great question. And I remember my mentor, Customato, when we were training fighters, he used to always say, look, you know you're a banger, and this guy happens to be a banger. Well, if you hit a guy clean, you know you hurt him. But he's not going to show you. He's going to act like a pro. He's going to con you. He's going to act like that didn't hurt him. But you have to remember, hey, it hurt him. So go after him like he showed it, even if he's not showing it.
Halfway through round number 2.
Mike Tyson's got to be feeling the sting of that big, powerful hook. How about that left hand? A little something of his own. Blocks a shot, brings back the uppercut.
Little head hunting never hurt. Does it with the hook.
Look at that combination by Mike Tyson. Oh, he just misses with that headshot.
Keep working the body.
Up top with the right hand. Doubling up the jab by Mike Tyson. Brings the hook that time. And now he scores well with the straight right.
And we come to the end of the round, and you know his trainers gotta love that because they stress, hey, go out there and be smart with what you're doing. He was very smart about when to throw and how to land.
And that's the key in the sweet science. Placing your punches, as you said, making them count.
Not able to land the headshot. Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching.
Back to the body.
Excellent 1-2 by Mike Tyson. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. And he clinches yet again.
Nice work, nice work.
Thought he had his target, but way off to the side with the uppercut. Right to the head with that right. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Step to the side and then lands the counter.
Yeah, disappear on him, and then all of a sudden appear on him.
Tyson's got speed, no doubt about it. You can see his ability to land combinations with ease.
Yeah, but what you want to see now is how effective he is down the road with that speed. Does he place his punches? Is he intelligent with that speed?
Nice work to the midsection with the left.
So much is talked about on the offensive side of the game for Tyson. But in putting forth that offense, he also has some pretty decent defense.
Well, his defense creates offense. That's exactly right. And he was taught that. He wasn't born with that. That's where the technique, the teaching came in. I'm not saying me. I'm just saying that if he wasn't taught that, he'd be just another big, strong guy.
Cover your head, kid.
Scores well to the head with the right hand.
Move your head. Move your head. Keep going.
Stay tight. Keep jabbing and hitting. Keep him in front, okay? Don't let him move around too much. Cut the rhythm.
Tyson's power has been the biggest difference in this fight so far, Teddy. As we start round number 4 and we take a look at your scorecard, he's up 2 rounds to 1.
Yeah, because of that knockdown, that was the difference.
Solid shot. The left hand came in. Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct, and yet another big shot comes in. He just fought the other guy's fight, and now it's not his fight at all. He is down.
No, he should have been on the inside. He pulled out into a world of trouble, a world of punches.
Unable to score with the hook. A very crisp combination by Joe Frazier. And he returns on that exchange.
Let it go.
Huge power punch from Iron Mike.
Good defense.
Combination to the head. A clean, crisp right hand by Joe Frazier. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head.
Uppercuts on the inside.
Flush right hand to the head. We're seeing a lot of work to the body here early on by him. Teddy, is that a certain mentality, these guys that commit to being a body puncher?
Yeah, because they understand that the body punching, you know, that's not something that's glorious. That's not something that, you know, like a great left hook on the chin, bang, it gets results right away. They understand that that's something that pays off later, and something you got to start early and stay with.
Last 10 seconds. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Joe Frazier. And that's the end of round 4. Joe Frazier's defense is going to need to shine when he gets back out there. I mean, just look at the close-up of that cut we're seeing.
Yeah, he's got to use his legs. You're right, Joe. He's got to get out there and buy some time for those medicines to work.
As we start a new round, I pose this question to you. Is there any hope for him? He's been knocked down numerous times.
Look, there's been great comebacks in this sport. There's always hope. You don't know how deep a man's reserve is inside their soul, inside their mind. But dangerous grounds now to find out.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself.
Shake it off.
And the old 1-2 by Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson's making for a clinic here in combination punching.
Well, the first couple punches here, Joe, they're throwaway punches to really set up the payoff down the road. You see the third punch, the fourth punch, the fifth punch. They are the ones that wind up landing.
Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go. Huge uppercut by Tyson.
Body shot.
That's it. Just
Well,
like
supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. Accurate shot. Straight right hand comes in. Off target with that hook.
Come on, kid.
And round 5 comes to an end. Joe Frazier's able to land at a good connect percentage. Look at the punch stats.
See the combination?
Here we are at the start of another round. A round that could simply add on to a new direction and a new course that this fight has taken. I really like what he was able to do in that last round. Now, he's behind on the scorecards, but you get the sense that the momentum is starting to roll his way.
Well, you get the sense that it's starting to become his kind of fight now.
Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
Looking to the body.
Keep your hands up.
A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Lands flush with the two-punch combo by Joe Frazier. Halfway through round 6. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Joe Frazier's rocked by a huge hook to the head. And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. That's a tried and true method that works out very well. The counterpunch landing by Mike Tyson.
Looking good.
Targeting each other, the exchange was something special. Final 10 seconds of the 6th round. Mike Tyson's nailed by a huge uppercut. Frazier's putting on a display of accuracy, and the punch numbers tell that story.
You need to throw more punches, not keep them away. Jab, jab, and throw. Throw to the body, then to the head, then finish to the body.
Good action here tonight. Both guys bringing their best, and both guys meeting each other stride for stride, punch for punch. Tough fight to score here as we're back underway. Scored well upstairs with the right hand.
You got this one.
Scored well with the left downstairs. Scored well up top. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Joe Frazier. Comes right back at him with a left hand. A little head hunting with the right. Boy, sharp two-punch combination by Joe Frazier. And now just wasting everybody's time holding on. Frazier's defense is paying off now. And now he brings the left hand upstairs. That was nice. He just drew the punch from his opponent, and then a good counter by Mike Tyson.
Yeah, like running through the rain without getting wet. Beautiful.
He missed with that headshot. See, that's what you want from his left hand. That's exactly what it should be doing, that left hand by Joe Frazier.
Focus.
Able to dismiss that body shot. 10 seconds to go in the 7th. Took a shot, now he gives a left.
Beautiful. Fucking beautiful. That was